Yo, what's good, guys? We out here on Tuesday early morning, you know what I'm saying? About to go to Lowe's real quick and pick up some plastic sheeting and some fucking masking tape, get the coupe ready, pick up some degreaser to wash all the undercarriage, wash everything, wash all the wheel wells, make it all nice and clean, have the tape sticks nice and the paint has time to grab onto. Yo, and everybody stay healthy, you know what I'm saying? I got the gloves on, cause you know, I got my mask right here too. Wow, you know what I'm saying? Don't got it on because I'm in the whip. I know my shit's sanitary. Alright guys, so I couldn't record that much just at the Lowe's because all the corona shit going on. They don't want people really like fooling around or like wasting time. They want people to get this shit and get out the store. So this is what we got. Matter of fact, yo, I'm gonna show you guys when I get back to the garage because shit ain't safe, bro. You can't be on your phone and driving. So I'm gonna show you guys when I get back to the garage. I'm gonna show you guys what I got. Got some 3M tape, some bleeds, some plastic, some 3M undercoating, and some simple green. We're gonna be using to wash the whole undercarriage of the car, bag the car, and get it ready to start doing all the wheel wells, all this undercarriage on here. But first, we're gonna pull all the suspension off and take literally everything off, all this shit. It's gonna all come off. I'm gonna show you guys how to take off the front subframe or the cradle, whatever you wanna call it. A lot of people call it different. So I'm gonna show you guys how to pull that off. It's actually already loose because when we took it to the shop, we left it loose on purpose because I knew I had to take it off. So we just tightened it enough so it wouldn't come off while they loaded it on the tow truck. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how to do that right now. I know you guys knew I was tight, you know what I'm saying, about that not having keys, you know what I'm saying? So what I did today is, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be on quarantine, so when I got all my power tools from the shop, getting ready to be in here working on the coupe. So just know, better stay tuned. Yo, and that noise is gonna be the heat, you know what I'm saying? There's raw footage, you know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't gonna edit this, I don't care. But first thing you do is when you take these out, you gotta come in here, you gotta loosen this tab, which is pretty tight on there. Take that out, comes right off. Just pull. Wow, you see that? Comes right up. Alright, so to take the subframe, what you do first is you jack it right there in the center. Right, literally right in the center. And then you're gonna have, I think it's 8 bolts, if I'm not mistaken. You're gonna have 119 right there. Literally this one, that 19. They're all 19s. Then you're gonna have this one, and I think there's another one that goes here. But I don't have it because, like I said, I left this all loose because I knew I was going to take it off and I brought it back home. So you got that one, and that one. And then you have the 2 14s that go through the engine bay. So you got to take those through the inside of the engine compartment. You have one on that side and you have one there. It's going to be the same thing for this side. So it's going to be that 19. And then you're going to have your ones over here. See, it's loose, so just take that off. And then you have your 14 and your 14. And let me not forget to tell you guys that you have to take off. I'm gonna take this all together, so it'll be easier for me. You gotta take off the 14s that go up here on the struts, and then they'll just literally lower nice and softly. Just be careful if you already painted your engine bay or whatever. Don't scratch your shit, but yes, sir. No, we just have this one last bolt right here. This 119, the one in the front. So now that one's literally hand loose. If I put this a little bit that way, hold it there, be able to spin it free by hand. Take it right off. Now the subframe's loose. So this is where you have to be very careful not to drop it and scratch your engine bay. So show you guys how I take it out. just take it out like this. Blow it out of the way. The subframe. Show you guys how it looks in the air. Nice and clean. No damage. Now we're gonna go and start taking off coilovers. We're gonna take off the exhaust. We're gonna pull off the rear trailing arms, the rear coilovers. We're gonna take off this plastic piece, and then we're gonna start degreasing this. We're getting it ready for the paint. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys how to pull the rear trailing arms off. You're gonna have 214. There's one there. There's one there, and then you're gonna have your 217s here, 1 and 2 on the bushing, and then you're gonna have your toe arm, which is gonna be that 14 right there, and then you have your 14 millimeter here. You have another 14 millimeter here, and you have another 14 millimeter here, and that releases your lower control arm, and this 14 releases your coilover. This 14 releases the control arm from the trailing arm itself. So if you once you take this 14 off, this will stay here. This trailing arm will come off as long as you take off those 17s and that 14 back there. But you gotta pull off this 12 millimeter bracket. We're gonna pull it off right now. Pull that off. I'm gonna pull the e-brake itself. 12. So these little things, you just literally take the e-brake off, slide this to the side. This wire comes up through here, and you pull off. E-brake is out. Got the bolts, bracket. Save that. That's all gonna be sent out to get cleaned. That fucking bolt on the toe. I'll show you guys real quick. That 14 right there, literally, bow. That 14. I guess the person that had messed with this shit before, they stripped it. So when I went to go take it off, I noticed it was stripped. So I had to run to O'Reilly's real quick. Got these power torque bolt extractors. Brings from a 10 all the way up to a 16 millimeter. So that's what I'm gonna be using. Yes sir, but first I'm gonna go eat, get some grub, take this fucking mask off, dude. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go get some grub. 9/16, 14 millimeter. It's an extractor. Show you how this guy works. Oh, my mom got me sipping on this tea and on this lime shit, cause gotta stay coronavirus proof. But if you see that shit, it's like it spins backwards. So we're gonna break this motherfucker loose. Bow, grabs it. So that's what we're gonna be using to take that bitch off in the bottom. So yes sir. We're gonna be using this. It's gonna be a fucking reducer. So it's gonna be my 1/2 inch to 3/8, and then this is just a 3/8 swivel. It's gonna come in handy right now because that toe arm is in the cut, and I can't loosen that with a ratchet. So use a big boy, motherfucking Milwaukee dogs. 14. Put this belly right here. Wow. Come off nice now. I'm saying, put the Milwaukee on it. The impact, so, and these will be lifetime warranty, so let's see. Put some. But I'm just gonna cut this motherfucker. Fuck this. Yo, it's been a hassle with this shit, but we're finally on our last two. So, I had to cut a hole there, get to that nut. See if we can pull these fucking rubbers out. Shit's fucking hot. I fucking heated it with the torch. There it is. Fucking bolt. Holy shit, these things. I don't know if you guys can see that, but all of this right here was literally rusted on, like rusted the fuck on to the fucking bushing itself. Yo, look at this shit. Watch when I pull it out. See my prime knot, motherfucker right there. There it is. Fucking bushing that gave me a fucking headache. Pretty much what was going on. This is exactly how it goes. Let's say the vice grip is a toe arm, then the bushing goes around that, and then this is what goes through. But the bolt got stuck in there, so something like, let's see, something like that, and that's why these bolts are a bitch to take out of this. So you gotta heat the fuck out of them. Look, this freaking, that little piece probably won't even come back out of that. I probably have to heat that shit out. Just, that's exactly why those things are a bitch. But it's out, and so is the other one. The other one's somewhere flying around there, but this shit was not easy at all. I made a mess in the garage. Fuck this. This is why I pay my boy Andrew to do this. But no one got to do it for YouTube, right? So, yes, sir. Now we just gotta take these 17s out, take that 14 out, drop that. Wow. At least they're out. It is out. Now it's ready. I gotta start tomorrow. Wash all this up and get it ready to start undercoating. See how it looks under there now. Oh, I still gotta take that. The fuel lines and brake line. But that's nothing. Just a couple hoses. And then we gotta drop the tank. Well, we might leave the tank there. Nah, we're gonna put a tank. Those bolts on them toe arms are a bitch, so kind of took all day to do that. Well, not all day, but it took a couple hours. It's kind of hard when you're sitting here recording by yourself and working at the same time, you know what I'm saying? But those things were definitely a bitch. Both of them are the same way. But at least they're out. Yes, sir. The coup's now in all jack stands. Messing up the floor, so tomorrow we'll mask it, degrease it, and undercoat it.